I gotta hand it to Asmongold. When it comes to being a self-righteous, egotistic, megalomaniac moron, there's honestly not many people who can rival him. In this video, he completely goes off on the people who dislike him, and it says a lot about his character the way he does it, because honestly, people who are as self-centered as Asmongold and as egotistical as him obviously will create the best reasons to think that people dislike them for. Since he always needs to be self-grandizing, the funniest part is probably the fact that he thinks that the majority of people unquestionably like him and that no one really hates him. And for the people who dislike him, obviously they are only jealous of him and his absolute wealth and status and stature and everything great that is about him. It couldn't be the fact that people think of him as a hypocrite in a lot of scenarios. It couldn't be the fact that his takes are absolutely moronic at best. But let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
How many times do you see millionaires or some version of streamers' money being used as a pejorative whenever talking about them? I see this all the time. It's because people fucking are jealous.
No, it's because people see what they want to see. And an egocentric megalomaniac like yourself is obviously gonna think that, because you need to think of yourself in an extremely high sense. So obviously, the biggest thing about you is the fact that you are a millionaire. So obviously, everyone's jealous of that.
Why wouldn't they be jealous? It makes sense.
Exactly, it makes perfect sense for an egocentrist like yourself.
In the eyes of them, they see some fucking idiot, some absolute moron who's sitting there playing the same games that they are, and he's making $1 million.
True.
And they're not making shit. And they're pissed off about it. They're mad. And I get it. I absolutely fucking get it. I get it absolutely, yeah. A similar thing with Hasan in his damn house. Yeah, Hasan lives in his house. I don't know.
And here he just goes off and shows how stupid he is. He thinks that that situation is the same as people getting mad at Hasan for building a 3 million mansion. The reason people are mad at Hasan and buying a 3 million mansion is the idea that that guy, half of the goddamn time, is wearing a Eat the Rich t-shirt. That he constantly talks about the idea of wealth distribution. He talks about the concept of millionaires not even being a real thing. He campaigns everything against millionaires. Everyone who's a millionaire is bad, except himself, who can buy a good house because, well, 3 million mansion, not a good house. And he can obviously do it because it's not hypocritical at all, you know? There's no problem in that. You know, eat the rich, but leave him alone.
I don't know why I needed to buy a $3 million house. Anytime I bring him up, he can live in half the chat's head rent-free. Holy fuck. People love to talk about that.
He doesn't even understand what's the problem here. He literally thinks people are just talking about Hasan having a 3 million mansion just because they are in some way, shape, or form envious of Hasan. Sure, it may be true. There are always people who are going to be jealous about someone having more money, more anything than them, but to just call everyone jealous of you just because you have more money than them, that is a very egotistical thing to say, obviously. And he's applying this logic through everything. If someone hates Hasan, must be because he's a millionaire, not because he's a champagne socialist hypocrite.
They get pissed off. Yeah, that's it. The Millionaire Take is a classic on. Yeah, it's a meme classic. Exactly. So it's just, I think that's the reason why people are. Things have changed, right? And that's why communities like that, his whole family lives in the house. Okay, so that's a really nice footnote. But does that fit in a tweet?
And this is something strange. Asmongold recently has been absolutely going off on the idea that if something is not popular, if something does not get attention from the public, it's worthless, it's bad, it's useless, no one cares. which is the most ludicrous Hollywood elitist way of thinking at things. You know, let's completely ignore this fact that Asmongold got famous for being a clown in World of Warcraft. And now he has the same Hollywood elitist syndrome, which every, millionaire who has been in two good movies has. Wow, they became millionaires because of one thing, but now they need to be respected in every way of life, on every opinion that they have, and it's obviously politics. Asmongold now spews a lot of political opinions, which are the funniest and most moronic things that you can find on internet. Check the channel for his best takes. He has a lot. He is the author of some absolutely grade A moronicism. 10 out of 10.
No, it doesn't. Does that make him look bad? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. You're too stupid to understand that a socialist having a 3 million mansion and wearing designer brand clothes that cost multiple thousands and says eat the rich makes him look bad. Admittedly, the modern day socialists are absolute lunatics that come from very wealthy families most of the time, so they completely find nothing wrong with that, but, it's hypocritical. But obviously you wouldn't know anything about that.
Does that make stupid people feel smart because they can perceive some level of fucking hypocrisy?
You react only to videos where someone doesn't even care to say anything smart about it. By the way, Asmongold is an absolute coward. He will never react, for example, to any single video that I make about him because he has absolutely nothing to say. He's absolutely spineless. He has plenty of videos where he is making fun of people for their bad takes. But he has never reacted to a video that actually has meat and sustenance about him, about his bad takes, about his bad activities, or anything like that. He completely ignores that shit. No, he doesn't even let that happen. On the subreddit, it's banned. His YouTube channel can only, by the way, upload clips that make him good. Anything that he perceives makes him look bad, he does not allow to be published.
No, it doesn't. Okay, congratulations. Your tweet's not popular. Back of the line, loser.
And every tweet about Hasan being a champagne socialist when he bought a 3 million mansion were extremely popular. It was one of the funniest things ever, how people ripped him a new one on Twitter and everywhere else. It was hilarious.
Nobody cares about the facts. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no one cares about the facts. To a degree, that's true. But he thinks so because there's an echo chamber. He has created the echo chamber. As you may know, he pretty much bans instantaneously anyone in the live stream who disagrees with him or tries to say something negative. He just bans them. And I'm slowly just collecting these people on this channel, poisoning the well metaphorically, until it's gonna implode. And I wish that moment comes faster, because it's gonna be glorious. But that's pretty much it for this video. If you want Asmongold being stupid on so many different topics, check out the channel. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.